Hi, and a very warm welcome to this gentle yoga class. This is perfect for mornings, evenings, or just when you need a little break in the day. For me, for instance, it's mid-afternoon, and it just feels good to reconnect with my body a bit. And so, Merkaba is also having a bit of a stretch and some fun today. And so we will begin in a seated position, and most of the poses will also be seated, just because we want this to be really nice, really gentle. So just take your Sukhasana or easy seat. One shin is in front of the other. It doesn't matter which leg is in front for now. We're just going to do a few seated cat-cows. On the inhale, really arch through your spine and look up. And on the exhale, round your back. Again, on the inhale, arch through your spine, look up, really expand that chest. And on the exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Just keep flowing with your breath. Let's do two more. Come to center, and we're just going to do a few circles to loosen the top of our body and also warm up our core. So as we go through these movements, really pay attention to your core and just keep your attention there, and you will see it activating some more. So first circling in whichever direction you want to, exhaling when you round back, inhale when you come forward, exhale when you come back. Your hips can shift with this movement, but again, keep that focus on your core, getting it nicely warmed up. And just change direction of the circles. Let's do one more. Into center. Place your right palm on the mat beside you. Reach up with your left. Nice little side bend here. Really think of bringing that shoulder back. If you need to go lower, you can go lower. Just make sure that you are not closing yourself in this pose, but really opening up. Your head relaxed here. And make sure that both sitting bones are firmly on your mat. Then come back to center, and we'll do the same on the other side. So side bend, opening through your chest, going as deep as it feels good to you. And come to center. You can switch the cross of your feet, of your legs, just so that we are nicely even. And we're going to do another round of cat-cows, but this time really opening with our arms as well, which creates a bit more movement. On the inhale, you open up the arms, look up, arch through the spine, and on the exhale, you hug yourself as you round your back. Again, inhale, open up. And exhale, round your back. Again, opening up on the inhale, flowing with your own breath. Let's do two more here. Come to center. Place your right hand on top of your left knee and twist back. Your left arm comes behind you. You can look over your shoulder, creating length through your spine. A few breaths here and this twist. And on your next exhale, return to center and switch over to the other side. So left hand comes onto your right knee. The right fingertips come down behind you. Create length through your spine as you twist, looking over your shoulder. And breathing deeply here. On your next exhale, return to center. We're going to move into side bends again, bringing your right palm down to your mat. Sweep your left arm overhead. Maybe you can move a bit deeper now. And also you can look up, opening even more through your chest, through your shoulder, keeping both sitting bones on your mat. And press up and move directly to the other side, going as deep as feels good to you, looking up perhaps this time. Again, we are not straining in our necks. We are opening through our shoulders, through our chests. And come back up. Now come to a kneeling position. We're going to do one more thing for our shoulders. Really, really good thing. Bring both of your arms straight up, as high up as they go. And then bring your low ribs in. Really tug those ribs in as you reach up, 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 up with your arms. Breathing here, your core is active. And release. You can widen your knees and move down into a child's pose for 3 breaths. And then gently roll yourself back up. Tabletop position, your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under the hips. And we're going to do just 3 rounds of cat-cows here. I find that working on the spine is one of the best ways to actually relax our bodies. Give our bodies some freedom. It just works so well, which is why this is one movement I like to come back to time and time again. And then come to your neutral spine and walk your arms out into a puppy stretch, keeping your hips over your knees, extending through your armpits. You can keep the core slightly active here to promote even more stretch. Take 2 more breaths here. And walk back up into tabletop. Come to sit on your heels. And then just gently on your mat, extending your legs out in front of you. We're going to go into staff pose, really engaging all of our body, flexing our feet, our palms come down beside you. You are pressing down into your mat through your legs, through your palms, while also rising up to the ceiling, being fully engaged here, creating length in both directions. And release. Bring your right leg in. You can bring it as much in as feels good to you. And then just fold over your left leg. This is a pretty passive fold, so no need to push yourself. And roll back up. Cross your right leg over the left with the knee bent. Hug that knee with your left arm and twist back to the right. Again, creating length through your spine here. And also stretching through the outside of your hip as you hug that leg in. And release. We're just going to switch our legs. The right leg is extended long, the left leg comes in. And fold forward over your right leg. And gently roll back up. This time cross the left leg over the right, wrap the right arm around your leg, and twist over to your left, creating length through your spine, a stretch on the outside of your hip. Breathe here. And release. Extend both legs long. And again, just fold down. You can do this very passively, curving through your spine, not forcing anything. Take one more breath here. And then gently roll back up. Lie down on your back for a nice reclined butterfly. Your feet come together, knees apart. You can keep your arms on your body. You can rock your butterfly a bit side to side as you settle into the pose. Really just relax here. Take some nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. When you're ready, use the support of your hands to bring your legs back up to the ceiling so that the knees are facing up. And then just bring both legs in close to your chest. Reclined child's pose. Hug those legs in. You can absolutely create some movement here, rocking a bit side to side if that feels good to you. You can do a few audible exhales, maybe sighing out loud if that feels good as well. And then gently bring both legs onto the mat. Keep your knees bent. Scoot your hips just a tiny bit over to the right. And bring both legs down to your left. Try to keep your shoulder blades on the mat. You can keep your arms extended out long or bent at the elbows. You choose the arm variation that suits you. We're trying to stack our hips on top of each other while also keeping our shoulder blades on the mat here. Take one more breath here. And gently come up, recenter your hips, and then scoot them over to the left and drop both knees down to the right. Again, keep in mind that we want our shoulder blades to be as much down on the mat as possible and our hips stacked on top of each other. One more deep breath here in this twist. And then gently, with control, bring your legs back up. Extend them long. Point through your toes and extend your arms out overhead, creating as much length between your fingertips and your toes as possible. Just a huge, huge stretch and release. And then just make your way into Shavasana. Letting your feet flop, letting the arms rest by your sides, making sure that the back of the neck is long. If you have to create a little double chin here, that is perfectly fine. Just find some length in the back of your neck. And breathe, relax, feel yourself sinking against the mat. Notice any new sensations you might be experiencing in your body, any places where it might feel a bit more alive after this practice, a bit more energized, a bit more free, loose. Just notice the transformations and see if you can already start finding gratitude for these changes and for yourself for coming here to this practice today. Deepen your breath, signaling to your body that we are about to move. Then begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, inviting movement into our bodies. You can take a stretch if that feels good to you right now. And then just roll onto your side before using your arms to press yourself back up into a seat. Place your hands together at the heart in Anjali Mudra. And let's close our practice with gratitude. Thank yourself for coming here today, for doing this practice, for inviting beneficial changes into your body. And really thank yourself for what a beautiful thing you're doing here. Carving out the time to be with yourself, to nourish yourself. You are showing up for yourself, and that builds such beautiful trust, support, and shows love. And all of these things, all of these connections that you are making will carry forward in your life, allowing you to rely on yourself, knowing that you are always there for yourself, that you are capable, that you are kind, loving, brilliant. Thank you.